important items.
Yeah, csql has been making some really strong plays lately, but they have not been consistent. They have not been, you know, right on time, and that's going to be a problem. Currently, there's only a 10 frag spread, and we're only 8 minutes into the game, so anything could and probably will happen. But right now, csql needs to do something drastically different in order to make this any different. Now, Top is sitting up on red here pretty good, and Dewey with only 30 health, trying to get the frags there, and wow, he did pick up that one. And Marcus goes down from a rail, and now Dewey is still left here with only 64 health. That's going to make it very difficult to make a play on quad here, which is coming up here in 3 seconds. So right now, Dewey just has not been leaving himself in a good position, but Marcus does get it.
No, it's Marcus.
Only 68 health
here. And does he... see, he should press for red. It was just picked up. They just don't know the timings of it. He almost walks into a nade. That would have killed him, but he's able to pull down Kangu with a great set of plasma. Looking for the next kill. But he's doing this with no armor. And right now, 5 seconds left. He should take this quad, dart back over to red armor, and secure it. He's about to die. Yeah, he doesn't get the frag. He's
yeah, he didn't have the weapons to do any damage there, and he wasn't in the right position at all, so... And Marcus, we have a team rocket there. Ow. From Marcus.
That's again, less lack of communication between these guys. You know, Dewey should have certainly said, hey, I'm over here. Don't spam your rockets at red armor. I'm trying to get it. But as it is, let's take a look at the stats in the middle of this thing. Marcus has himself 11 frags and 21 deaths. Dewey sitting at 16 and 17, respectively. So that really needs to switch around. Now, that being said, Kangu has died 18 times, so that's a cash cow for csql. That's what's keeping them, you know, close. I mean, this is just a mere, you know, 12 frags, which in team deathmatch is nothing, especially when there's 10 minutes left to go.
Yeah, and Axiom has been the outlier here with 20 frags and 9 deaths only. Make that 10 there as Kangu grabs the red armor. But if you notice, Axiom has been playing very strongly and very consistently, making sure red is in control, not always grabbing it, but most of the time passing it off to Kangu, which has been a very solid play, and we're still looking for that kind of coordination from csql. Kangu on top of the pillars with only 6 health, but doing a smart thing, not going for red right away. Looking for that health. Ooh, without that armor, that would have been a crater. But there he is, picking up a couple 25s, moving into mid. Axiom has the quad. He's moving over towards the yellow, looking for some frags. With the LG, that's going to be 2 sardines in a can. And Axiom is just going to chase and rack them up. They both got stuck on the door. I think I saw both of their eyes just go googly. And Axiom's back here on top of red, making sure that the 800-pound gorilla rule still applies, and he makes the grab.
And of course, that's just a weird choice by Marcus. I mean, if you take a look at, he's got a 31 ping, but he walked into the red armor room like the guy sitting at the other end didn't have quad damage and wasn't coming at him with a lightning gun. I think Marcus is going to really need to figure out, you know, when you're coming around those corners, you need to peek around them. You really cannot afford to throw your entire body and then your entire hitbox into the field of view. You really have to peek around things. I mean, there is no leaning in Quake Live, but you can dart in and out of a doorway really quickly, and you know, there's opening yourself up to fire accidentally, and then there's just walking straight into it. So Marcus needs to learn how to avoid the latter. Axiom just really staying on top of the red armor. I don't think we've seen csql get more than maybe, what, 2 red armors? Maybe 3 this entire round?
And they've been, I want to say, you know, not lucky grabs, but they've been opportunistic grabs that have not been utilized in order to secure that red armor. Once again, one red grab is great, but if you don't use that in order to make the control sway back into your favor, it's just a drop in the bucket. And right now we're seeing the spread expand greatly. We're looking at 51 and 26 right now. Axiom still on top of things with 25 frags, only 10 deaths. But Top, you know, I gotta give it to these guys. They're having to work through this bracket literally from the bottom up. They've already taken out Bye, and now they're just going to be looking to rack this up. Just by taking down csql is going to give them a great momentum here. Axiom with the quad on top of the bridge, making the jump over to the rail. It's good, and oh, just landing on top of. Was that Dewey there? Oh, jeez. Surprised there wasn't a frag there, or even a shot.
It was pretty hilarious. Axiom happened to land on his head and just could not, for the life of him, find his target. He finally takes down Dewey, and Marcus comes up with a shotgun, able to do it. Now, can he get this red armor? It's coming up right now. Now here, this is where you can see a shift. Now they have to work through 3 frags, but it is possible. They got about 7 minutes to work with. We're seeing Marcus. Really, he's turning on the jets here. He's landing some great rockets. Can he finish up?
And Marcus
is
definitely
back over to red.
Looking out for the frags now.
Yeah, honestly, he should leave this and go protect red. This is a mistake.
Yes.
Red just got picked up.
He's thinking,
Okay, and actually, it was picked up by his teammate, so that's good.
Yeah, Marcus, I could see his gears turning. He thought, I got red, I can go on the warpath now. But that's something that they need to do, but not at the expense of that red. Now, that was a nice rail there as Dewey went down. But, once again, red is going to be shifting into control here if Axiom does his job. Oh wow. God, and he does.
Okay, here's my question. Why is Dewey a fresh spawn with a lightning gun? The only guy to make a press for red. Where was Marcus to help out his teammate to secure that item? Because quite frankly, Dewey knocked Axiom down to about 17 health with just the slightest bit of help from his teammate. Marcus could have helped Dewey secure that red armor, and we would have seen, instead of this thing being a 20-point game, we'd probably start to see that gap really start to close.
We have Marcus here, only 33 health out of the gate with the yellow armor, with the quad. And right now we have red armor coming up in 8 seconds. He's moving towards it, going up the pipe with the quad, looking for the rail. No, he's abandoning it now. Now, again, do they just not have the timing? Because right now, red is going to be going to top once again. Oh no, there
Almost.
it is. Nice one.
Dewey secures it.
Again, that was somewhat luck there and good work from Dewey's part, but still Marcus was not on top of that, and he was literally abandoning red in favor of looking for some frags.
Yeah, so I think what we're looking at is here maybe a lack of communication for CSQL. They're going to need to figure that one out. And then the other bit of it is that they need to work on their strategies. I mean, what Marcus was doing, it makes sense to me. I guess maybe if you weren't watching his point of view, you might not have caught it. But what he did was he hopped down to the mid-level and was looking for an exit over near the shotgun that empties out into the mid-level of the Q arena. So he's trying to anticipate that move, but quite frankly, he made it too quickly, and then he didn't double back and help out Dewey. So he had the right instinct in that particular exchange, but then he needs to make the second decision to either go back and help his teammate, or make a press through and force that enemy into a location. You can't telegraph your anticipation of your enemy because he can just turn around. So.
Now again, related to that, and again beating on the communication horse, Dewey was out there, and Marcus was looking to provide some support a little bit, but Dewey should have been back, at least moving back towards red at the same time, because it was just a second away. Marcus had to abandon that, and as you said, it was probably in order to give Dewey some fire support, but both of them should have been moving back towards this key location at that point. But we do have Dewey here, 55 health with the quad. He's looking for a rail, looking for a rocket. Now he's sitting on top here. We're still 7 seconds away, but it looks like they might have a strong enough position here. Quad definitely does help that, to be able to make the grab. There it is. 50 health, spawning just in time. And Dewey's back out here, moving towards yellow.
Will they secure him? Will they be back there in 13 seconds? Because, okay, now they should be able to get these quick and easy frags. There we go. Now they need to hightail it back to red and control that resource. Dewey's heading there. Let's see where Marcus is at. He's there too. Okay, so this is the first time. Now, oh, look at this setup. They're both still alive. And yes, they have done it. They have done it. Now they did not get the armor though, which is you know, sort of the critical resource. They did
See,
get the
at that
frags.
point, they were on